Amazon fleet. This is Commander Ikande of the UC Vigilance. Surrender and prepare to be boarded. You heard him. C-Step's here for a visit. All ships, show him how we do things around here!
I cannot wait to see how the UC is throwing its weight around today.
Hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep cycle.
Warning detected. Multiple contacts.
All decks defensive stations. Drive them back.
Let's do this.
Let's move.
I also wish to be prepared for any situation, but there are practical limits, no?
This is just like old times. It's good to be back. Hey, now that wasn't by choice. Besides, I was still making a little bit of extra cash until you stumbled aboard a siren and mucked it all up. Anyway, I'll deal with these prisoners. Could use a few extra hands. Go on, go on. You work your magic, and I'll take my pick of the cargo here.
I'm staying here. Good luck.
You're on your own from here.
We'll show those bastards. Ground drive is still offline.
can't succeed at that before you. Or discovered.
Hull breach on deck 3. Sealing bulkheads 9, 12, 14.
Good one.
Systems. Damage.
Robotics Bay reports critical failure. All systems offline.
Decided to drop in. What took you so damn long? Engineering section is just a take the lead. Someone to soak up all of their shots.
Not everything in the galaxy needs to come with us, you know.
Hull integrity at 65%.
little beauty isn't jumping anywhere now. What would you do without me? Come on. I really have to spell this out for you? A child would understand. No engineering means no grav drive. No grav drive means no grav jump. This ship isn't going anywhere. Get it? Or do I need to draw you a diagram? I'm not gonna stand here and have a pissing contest with you right now. I've got a ship to secure. All right, enough of this bullshit. Go on ahead and give Ikande my regards. I bet he can't wait to see you.
Hull integrity at 65%.
I think you may be trying to take a little too much on. Literally.
Over here. Hurry. Hey! There you are. This is a far cry from enforcing debts in Sidonia, am I right? Hey, I've got a juicy cut of Crix's legacy coming my way. I'd say that makes us more than even. So, section ahead's a bit tricky. Comchatter says SysDev's about to hit us with a squad of heavily armed troops. I've hacked all their bots and turrets to give us some backup, or if you want to move fast, I can find you a way around instead. How you want to play this? No problem. You just focus on the door at the end of the hall. I'll keep everything else locked down. Get off our ship, you filthy pirate!
I would move the stars for you. I will be here for you, as always.
Mess hall is through that door. Give me some space, and I can pick off anyone down below.
Best not to leave anything behind. Threat neutralized. You're not walking out of here.
Condition red. All systems have sustained critical damage.
Keep firing! Don't let them through!
Break it.
Well, that's that. We still make one hell of a team. That was a challenge, but this? Taking things right up to SysDev and giving them a swift kick in the crotch? This feels good. Besides, if you think I'm going to stand here and let you walk away with all the glory, you're dead wrong. When there's money on the line, I think you'll find that I'm full of surprises. You just watch your ass. Ikande's out for blood.
Primary weapons offline.
also wish to be prepared for any situation, but there are practical limits, no?
That felt pretty good. Been a while since I was dropped into the middle of a firefight. Last time I was in a shootout like that, I was backing up the strikers. They ended up getting on Benjamin Bayou's nerves, so he sent Neon security to clean out the strikers' warehouse. Of course, I had a certain financial stake on the contents of said warehouse, but we won't get into that. Yeah, well, spend as long on Neon as I have, and you learn that using a gun is the most effective way to get what you want. You better run along. I'm sure a few more of these idiots will trickle through here eventually. We'll handle them for you.
No way I'm going to allow the Vigilance to fall into the hands of the Crimson Fleet.
Why are you even bothering to talk? We should drop this asshole right now.
Lower your weapon, Jillian.
Are you out of your mind? Why?
It would be pointless. I have activated the Vigilance's self-destruct. It won't be long before this ship and everyone who remains aboard are going to be incinerated. Long enough to allow me to talk to you before we all die. Or what? You will kill me? You have already done that. The destruction of this vessel and the deaths of everyone aboard falls on your shoulders. Whatever caused you to side with these lawless pirates, I hope it was worth it.
Because I need you to look me in the eye and tell me what motivates a person to cast aside all of their morals. Like the circumstances you've created here. I think you owe me that much. Fun? Is gambling with people's lives some kind of game to you? I did not expect such a callous reason as your motivation. But I clearly misjudged you when I approved your addition to the team. In light of what's about to happen to us, I suppose it doesn't matter.
Hey! Commander Akande didn't make me do anything. I chose to stay behind.
You see, that is called loyalty. A concept that you are obviously unfamiliar with. And why would I do that? Are you saying you'll spare her and my crew? I'm loath to trust you. You also have no reason to hold us. No, you couldn't have. When you put it that way, it does seem hopeless. You win. I've cancelled the self-destruct. You won't have any resistance from myself or Lieutenant Toft.
All right, Commander. I lost some good friends today, so no tricks. Fall out of line, I put one in your head.
I don't care about my life. Just want assurances that my crew will be spared.
You're breaking my heart.
Oh yeah, you're real tough with unarmed prisoners, Mora.
Jillian, please. This is not the time or the place.
Yeah, listen to your boss, Jillian, and keep your mouth shut. Now move! Both of you, now!
Not everything in the galaxy needs to come with us, you know.
We'll secure the vigilance.
Good day, Captain.
I'm up for a little adventure.
Hello,
Did you see
Captain.
those sissy frauds jumping off the ship?
I chased a few down. Can't let the captains have all the fun.
Speaking of which, Good work, Rook. You killed it out there.
The Nova is going to be rocking tonight.
This was a total team effort. Top to bottom. Captain to Rook.
I have had enough dealings with the Crimson Fleet to know that we should both be very. Aware of our surroundings right now.
That's one hell of a souvenir you got there, pirate.
I figured we can use it for target practice.
What about the rest of you? Come back with any spoils?
I looted some weapons.
Picked up some creds myself.
I think I got, somebody's toothbrush.
Why would you take that?
We can use it to scrub the toilet.
Stopping SysDev is going to bring a lot more attention. But with the credits from the Legacy, we can make those people look the other way. I've been involved in the smuggling trade all my life. And I mean that literally. The clinic I was born in was attacked by spacers. One of the doctors managed to sneak me off the station and took me to New Atlantis. After that, I got passed around to the foster system and ended up with a Chinese couple that smuggled goods to the well. I learned pretty quick that there were 2 worlds on New Atlantis. And to bridge them, you needed the guts of a burglar and the smile of a diplomat. See you.
I've never been prouder to be a member of the fleet.
Way to stick it to those SysDef clowns.
Legacy! Yeah! And for the fleet! Yeah!
You son of a bitch, you did it! You actually pulled it off!
Oh my god, Nave, you're so full of shit. Yeah, sure. I seem to remember your rant about that lousy Rook and how you were gonna off that loser and take their ship. No?
Both of you, cut the crap and let me talk. All right, look, I'm terrible at this crap, so I'm going to spare all of us the stupid speeches and make this short. You're damn right it is, but let me get this off my mind. When I took over around here, things were looking grim. We were hanging on by a thread. The only thing that kept the fleet intact was the promise that I'd find Crix's legacy and put us back on top. At the time, I was full of shit. I didn't know how the hell I was gonna make that happen. And as the years passed, my words started to wear.
We lost a lot of good people because they thought Dale was chasing ghosts.
She's right. That thread I was talking about, it frayed. Badly. But when you found that recording on Suvorov, the hunt reignited. You gave us the courage we needed to hold fast. Now that his legacy is where it belongs, we can become the pirates Crix always meant us to be. Thanks to you.
It feels extremely uncomfortable to be thanked for such a thing.
Oh, I can't wait to get my greasy little hands on that thing of beauty.
Get in line, Missy. You talking about my new ship there.
No one is doing anything to the Vigilance until I give the okay. For now, we're going to leave it at station keeping near the key until we decide how badly to trick it out. If you've left anything over there, you're welcome to head back and have a look around.
Yeah, you wish.
Unfortunately, Neva's right. This is a setback for the United Colonies. But now that the vigilance is gone and Ikande is out of the running, they're not going to just forget we exist. It's only a matter of time before they try and cook up some new scheme to come after us. Except this time, we'll be ready for them. Well, well. You've certainly learned to fit right in.
What? No extra cut for the humble mechanic that made all of this possible?
Oh my god, lady, give us a break.
All right, let's get down to business. You want your money, and you're going to get it. A lot of it. Shinya tells me we have enough money from that haul to not only fix up the key, but purchase some serious firepower to pump up the fleet. Not to mention, pay off all the captains for sticking in there during our fight with SysDef. All that, and we'll still have plenty left over. I might actually take you up on that offer.
Hope you ready to spend big then, cause I will most definitely drink your sorry ass right under the table.
Now that I'd like to see.
Okay, let's get this done. Before you head out and get drunk at the Nova, I want you to remember one thing. The fleet always comes first. There are still jobs to run, things to steal, and places to wreck. So celebrate, get wasted, then get back out there and make us some money.
Piloting luxury liner didn't soften my skills. Yeah.
Just because we have the legacy doesn't mean things will be easy from here on out. With creds, come an even bigger target on our backs. Already thinking ahead, huh? I like it. I won't lie. The idea of a pirate collective to rival the other systems sounds pretty good to me. But we'll save the expansion talk until after we get a full account of the war we just fought. I will say this though. We have the Vigilance as our flagship now, so our armies are more mobile than ever. Eventually they might try it, but they have the FC to worry about. Not to mention House Varun and all the other powers that be. Now, I didn't go to a fancy military academy, but even I know that fighting a war on 2 fronts is a bad idea. 3 fronts? You might as well raise the white flag. I will always appreciate what you have done for the fleet. Now get back out there, there's credits to take.
Now that we've got the legacy, I might work on a few personal projects. Oh, I have tons of thoughts. Forget the legacy. That's my prize. I want to pry that thing open right now and start tinkering. But Delgado might want to keep it intact to use as a warship. I told him if I break it, I'll just build him a new one. It's not like we don't have the money. Don't worry, we should be able to piece it back together. Catch you later.
keep an eye on things here. Damn, do you ever sleep? Aren't there roses you could be smelling somewhere? Look, I know what Dale said, but if you ask me, I think your next move should be to head down to the Nova and get yourself a drink. You've more than earned it. I didn't think you had a chance, especially after you screwed up that rake job. I thought it was a bad omen. My gut told me to cut bait then. I'm glad I changed my mind. Are you kidding? You saved the fleet. I don't know if you're a captain, but you damn sure ain't no rook. And here's the key to prove it. No more sleeping in a bunk outside the Nova. You get a room, the gear, the whole nine. Congrats. Hit me up if you got questions.
I still can't believe you got me back in. I figured it would take every last credit I have. What is it now? After everything it took to get back in, I'd be a fool to leave now. And besides, there's history being made in this moment. Even if I had business elsewhere, it can wait. It's no different than any other business acquisition. We keep the name on the store, but the creds go to the fleet. Goodbye.
Thanks for doing all that stuff you did. If you need me, I'll be at the bar. Yeah, why not? There's no better place to spend your creds in, and we've got a lot of creds to spend. But on the other hand, the galaxy's a big place, and I consider myself an equal opportunity drunk. I am. The fleet, after all, knows how to have a good time. Anyone who doesn't, point them to me, and I'll have their pirate's license permanently revoked. There's an entire ritual for it. It involves a barrel, suspenders, and a very short plank. See ya.
Jazz says she wants to celebrate. No any good. Luxury
Maybe I'll pen a
cruises.
biography. A New Legacy by Adler Kemp. You can write the foreword. I have half a mind to follow you, given how your luck's run as of late. But at the end of the day, I go where the creds go. And right now, all the deals are being cut here at the Key. Why? Is there anything new worth stealing? Because it would have to be pretty tempting for me to leave the Key now. Not that shaking the Carl Fieldings of the world for loose change isn't its own kind of fun. But with the Legacy, we're dealing with matters on a whole different scale. Catch you later.
You're the best damn pirate in the fleet. Hell, the settled systems.
Now what?
Last night was enlightening. I hope to learn more next time. The Great Serpent favors me to have put you in my path. Indeed I do. All yours. I will be thinking about you.
legacy is ours, and no one can take it from us.
I was wondering when you'd wander my way. The name's Fergus. Fergus Wickham. But you can call me Bog. Welcome to the last Nova, where the drinks are never free. Got her back in my experimental days. Before we fixed up Nova, she was a real boggy mess. Practically an indoor swamp. I figured some of what's growing around here could make some decent booze. Some might say I only got the booze part right. Well, then you've come to the right place, mate. Since it's your first time with us, I'm willing to make an exception to the rule and offer you my speciality. On the house. 1 free bottle of Bog's Grog. That's the spirit. I knew you'd be the adventurous type. And if you like it, you're in luck. Cheapest drink you can find, and guaranteed to drown those sorrows. Now that's a trade secret, mate, and a homegrown one at that. But nothing to worry about. I've been serving it up going on 20 years now. Only things that kill my customers are bullets and stupidity. Yeah, we got the usual suspects. See you next time.
So many damn Marines. It felt like my goddamn birthday.
We not only got the legacy, but the vigilance is now ours.
The Crimson Fleet is not to be trusted, no matter your relationship with them.
Managing finances on this scale won't be easy. But make no mistake, I'm well equipped to handle it. The legacy is ours. Leave the rest to me. I don't foresee any changes, no. Yes, we'll recruit more pirates to take on the jobs, but we'll also have more intel to add to the boards. Of course, I do expect the success rate of each mission to improve dramatically. With the added funds, our ships will have enough firepower to handle their targets much more expeditiously. Until next time.
I've never been prouder to be a member of the fleet.
The legacy is ours.
It would seem that none of the wealth stolen over the decades has been spent on upkeep for the station. This bodes poorly.
We not only got the legacy, but the vigilance.
Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. Scan complete. You are clear to land at New Atlantis.
The bright lights and reflections are almost enough to make you forget about those living down in the well. There is no one I would rather see right now. You will think of me.
If I move back to Neon, I miss you.
gorgeous weather today, huh? No, I'm from Neon. I moved here a couple months ago for a job at the Office of Interstellar Affairs. It's a part of MAST's administrative wing. We handle relations between the UC and the Freestar Collective. One of our main focuses is making sure the armistice stays intact. I don't think anybody wants another war. Oh, I love it. I think New Atlantis is the most beautiful place in the settled systems. I can't believe how many trees there are in the city. Thanks. Maybe I'll see you around. Yeah, I work at MAST, in the Office of Interstellar Affairs. I'm a sort of liaison between the UC and the Freestar Collective. I help solve communication problems, show visiting diplomats the city, things like that. Probably doesn't sound all that exciting to you, but I love it. I've been interested in a diplomatic career since I was a kid.
Ah, yes. They build a monument to the people they lost, but not the people they killed.
Time to see if Keeper Aquilus can help us. Keeper Aquilus, can we have a moment?
Ah, Mateo. It's been too long. How are your parents? Your mother still struggling with that azalea garden?
No, she figured that out a while ago. Had to adjust the pH levels in the soil. But, Keeper, I didn't come to catch up.
Oh. Well, what's on both your minds? Oh. Yeah. How humanity comes together. How we are to love each other even as our universe becomes even more complex.
That's not exactly what we mean. Keeper, when you talk about unity, well, does it mean anything else? Something secret?
Perhaps we should talk about this inside.
Aquilus has helped me through some tough times lately. Even just the sound of his voice is comforting.
I had this graph jump once, and I don't know, I felt something. Thought I was crazy at first. Are you a member? Keeper Aquilus seems to know what he's talking about.
That first jump, it changes you, unlocks something within you. Have you felt it? Our numbers are growing every year. Aquilus's message really connects with people.
Now that we have a little privacy, why don't you tell me exactly what it is that brought you two here?
They're like nothing we've ever seen, Keeper. Gravitational distortion, sub-audio harmonic sequencing, unidentifiable energy fluctuations.
I caught half of that. So, these things are unusual? Even in your experience? There have always been mysteries that seem to defy our understanding of the universe. Beyond rational thought, we enter life as an act of someone else's faith in us. There's no way of knowing who we will become, and yet the risk is made anyway. So you've pushed into the unknown, not knowing where it would take you. And it's brought you here. I think I can. If you're willing to find your way in the dark for a bit longer, I can give you a path to discovering its meaning. There's an old story, far older than the Sanctum Universum, of someone who walked the settled systems and saw every corner of it. This pilgrim claimed he found the true meaning of unity. I always thought of it as just a parable for trying to bring humanity together, but maybe it's more. I'm not sure if he was, but if what you're looking for is connected, then anything might be possible. In my story, the pilgrim met the founders of the House of Enlightenment and the enigmatic cult of the Varun, and he gave them each a part of the truth. Then he goes to his final resting place to live out the rest of his days in contemplation of infinitum addendum, his addition or contribution to the infinite. But what if the story isn't a metaphor, but a code, a way of finding the pilgrim again, or at least his grave? Yes, something must be there. I just can't put my finger on it. Maybe the answer will become clear when we have more. The House of Enlightenment and Varun have versions of this story. Because I wasn't looking to find unity in the same sense you are. A fresh set of eyes might reveal the truth. The enlightened work out of the well here in New Atlantis, helping the poorest citizens find a better life for themselves. Varun worshippers are more enigmatic, but there is a lone zealot that was captured recently for attacking UC ships. I visited her a couple of times. Hopefully, she'll be willing to talk to you as well.
I'll stay here with the Keeper. We need to catch up. And I wouldn't mind asking him a few more questions.
All those credits, and you just handed them over to the Crimson Fleet. You even need to ask such a question? But do not turn this around on me. Explain to me why you would do such a thing. All those credits, and you just handed them over to the Crimson Fleet. The pirates, the ones known for robbing, murder, and general betrayal, they will be good allies? Are you listening to yourself? But think of the cost. If not to you or us, to the people of the settled systems upon whom the Crimson Fleet prey. Their lives are endangered by this, by what you have done. Does that not concern you? All those credits, and you just handed them over to the Crimson Fleet. I have no love for the United Colonies government, but do you not think this is more than a bit extreme? Because I am House Barun? We have fought the UC in the past, certainly, but that does not make this the right thing to do. There are more people who are at risk of loss now, their possessions, their lives, because you chose to aid the Crimson Fleet. Clearly not. There are few easy choices in life, but I believe this was easier than most. At least you see it now. If only you had seen it sooner. I cannot tell you what to do, nor force you to do anything. I ask only that you think about the consequences of your actions and how far-reaching they can be.
Bobby mentioned he met you.
You talk and get paid, I spread the news. If you have a news story for me, I'm very happy to pay your fee. What a sordid mess. We've got some other sources we've been interviewing, but I'd love to get your take on the record. So there was a mercenary company, the First, and they were involved in taking farmlands from Freestar Collective families. Extortion, death threats, murder, all of it. Is that right? Not going to say. I will never, ever give up my source. If anybody asks about you, they get the same answer. I genuinely don't know how people like that can live with themselves. So all of that? Terrible. But Ron Hope, the Ron Hope, was involved with it at the highest level. All of that suffering was a plot to save Hope Tech from going under using the side effects of a fertilizer he developed. Let me be blunt. The other sources say you killed Ron Hope. Is that correct? Most Rangers don't take down one of the Council of Governors, though. After all of that, the future of Hope Tech is an open question. Their stock has already taken a beating. Not sure if it's going to go into freefall. Any comment? For what it's worth, I'm rooting for them too. Thanks. If you listen to the news, you'll definitely hear this. And, maybe try not to ice any more CEOs. Just a thought. You have another story for me? I have a feeling we'll see each other again.
thankful these rides are quick. I do not like being in small, enclosed spaces with people I do not know.
By the way, Captain, Sergeant Yumi was looking for you. Sounds like he's got more work.
A visitor? I have all the company I need. He knows not the truth. He sends another to ask more incessant questions.
Few are willing to accept the truth, but at least he has reached out to you.
The Great Serpent waits in the shadows. He will entwine the universe, and all but the faithful will be made as dust. That is the truth. No more, no less.
If the Keeper has been to see you, perhaps he has mentioned it?
Yes, I have spoken to your Keeper about this. I will tell you what I told him, and then you will leave me. Jinan Varun meets the unbeliever. He gives false prophecy to Jinan. But such is Jinan's conviction in the Great Serpent, he does not hesitate. He cuts the unbeliever down. But the unbeliever returns. Jinan realizes the Great Serpent is testing him, and he will not be found wanting. 4 times they fight. Over 120 rotations of the planet they are on. Remember these 4 battles, Jinan, the unbeliever says. Remember these 120 rotations. But Jinan knows this is blasphemy, and delivers the killing blow. That is all. I have heard of no such thing. If it exists, it is a shadow that the Great Serpent casts to deceive the faithless. Then we are done. Leave me.
You know I went to chef school? This ain't exactly where I saw myself.
My favorite person. Come back to me soon, dearest.
Private sector. Now that's where the real money's at. Nice hat.
How's the investigation going? Still have questions? Go ahead and ask. The whole department is in the process of recovering, myself included. If I'm being honest, I still have nightmares of my team turning on one another. Things can be replaced and wounds can be healed, but building back that trust in each other is going to take time. Luckily, we've built a good culture here, and we hired some new recruits who were inspired by what you did. I've got faith we'll survive this. Yeah, we all got friends who need things, but we've also got rules and regulations, and I'm not going to bend them. Your friend can file a request like everyone else. See you later. How's the investigation going? See you later, Captain.
New Atlantis puts on a wonderful show of security.
This right here is my catnip. Orbit reach. Let me guess, you'd be a lot better if you had a bigger book of reference.
You know me so well, Dad. So,
civilian vessels are allowed to dock at Deimos Star Yard.
Pressure normalized, and we're docked.
Captain, hello. I am satisfied.
When humanity finally left the cradle of Earth behind, the United Colonies was born. Intrepid explorers and valiant
Deimos and the UC are inexorably tied together. If one fails, the other does. I might not mind seeing that.
Ah, it's nice to see someone not in uniform. They can be so touchy, you know. Always eager to point out the slightest problem. Oh, please tell me you aren't secretly some high-ranking general, are you? Ah, should I bow or curtsy then? I assume you're here for a ship. Either that or you are really, really lost. Mr. Henderson handles sales, but if you want to know anything about our ships, I'm your gal. I mean, they're very good, obviously. But these days, everyone's using the same core tech, right? Oh, shit. Do you know you can be lectured on being too honest? Right. What makes Deimos special, though, is the package. We've been building ships forever, and the way we put it all together, well, it's really good. In a, I'm gonna murder my enemies sort of way. Hmm? Oh, yeah? Well, I take that as a compliment. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It can be pretty hard working with these no-nonsense military types. Oops. Yeah, I probably shouldn't say things like that, at least not so loudly. I've already been written up twice this week. I can only take so many lectures. Man, I could really use a drink. Well, we don't have much of it at all. We have to keep up appearances. What I could really use is Jake's Stout, from Jake's Bar in New Atlantis, of course. Or The Well, to be more specific. I used to love that place when I lived there. I mean, Jake isn't friendly, but he could make a pretty good drink. Say, you're the traveling type, right? Would you mind grabbing me one of Jake's Stouts? Awesome! Thank you so much. I eagerly await your return. So what we need is lead. We need a medium shipment, 2,000 units of it. Excellent. This invoice has the details. Oh, yeah. Bye.
I wish Deimos was exclusively military contractor.
Deimos ships are responsible for countless victories. They're a true piece of history. No other ship can hold a candle to a Deimos. It's not even close.
You should be honored to step foot in here.
That feeling of sitting in the cockpit of a long sword, there's nothing like it.
What do we have here? A civilian in my star yard. Deimos prides itself on being the UC's first and last line of defense in space. But we're more than happy to protect and arm bold entrepreneurs that do their business among the stars. Deimos has a starship to fill every need, science vessels and the like. But what we're known for, what we're built for, is combat. Deimos starships have seen more action in more theaters than any of our competitors. Anyone that flies in space earns my respect. Heck, an independent may be even braver. You don't have a fleet at your back when the Crimson Fleet comes calling. So, let's see about getting you a proper ship, one worthy of you. Excellent. Excellent. When you get serious about your spacecraft, come back to Deimos.
These are hallowed halls.
Welcome to Deimos.
Are you sure you're in the right place?
This is the heart of the UC.
If you want to survive out there, you've come to the right place.
Speed separation, Captain. Perfect.
Interrupting Galbank operations. State your purpose. You understand who we are, right? Get off this channel.
All right, we're done. You are cleared to land at New Atlantis.